Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's daily market update. I'm Chief Analyst Ryan Fox here at OptionsXO headquarters in the UK. Let's get started by reviewing some of today's daily announcements on Forex Factory. So far we had retail sales for the Japanese yen come in early this morning at 12.50, coming in at an actual of 0.9%, nicely above forecasted 0.8%. That should bring a little bit of strength to the yen. Previous was 3%, so it's been a slight decrease since the previous. Let's take a look also at UBS Consumption Indicator. That's going to be announced at 7 o'clock. We take a look. That is the level of a composite index based on 5 consumer-based economic indicators. This is going to be released every month, and the actual is greater than the forecast. Is good for the currency. So we see that there's a higher number than the forecast of the previous. This is going to be positive for the Swiss franc. We also have later on German consumer climate, as well as net lending to individuals for the pound. In fact, we have a number of pound announcements this morning starting at 9:30 British Summer Time. Net lending to individuals month on month with a forecast of 3 billion. Also M4 money supply month on month, mortgage approvals, and CBI realized sales starting at 11. We also, starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, pending home sales month on month. We had a previous of 0.9%, with a forecast of 1% here. We take a look on the chart. You can see usually the results vary, but we've been so far in the positive for a good stretch of 2015. We also have crude oil inventories at 330 with a forecast of negative 0.1 million with a previous of 2.5 million. You can see there was a huge shift in the crude oil inventories towards the end of, or actually the beginning of 2015, and now halfway through we're seeing a dip in inventories there. Later on, and probably the most important announcement today, is the FOMC statement with the federal funds rate. They're expecting it not to change because they're going to be probably changing it in September to December. That's the time frame that Janet Yellen hinted in the past, and we're assuming that that's going to stay the same. Otherwise, this could cause a very drastic change in the market, probably not for the positive. But you can see rates have been held at 0.25% all the way since dating back to the crisis here. And later on in the evening at 11:45, building consents month on month for the New Zealand dollar. This is the change in number of new building approvals. And if we see anything greater than forecast or the previous of 0%, this will be positive for the New Zealand currency. Let's take a look at some charts, see where we are so far on some assets. We see euro dollar at 1.105 and falling a little bit from yesterday. We see it climbed slightly. We also have pound dollar at 1.56. We see it's also climbed, but looks like it's consolidated in the early morning hours to around 1.56. US dollar Canadian dollar 1.293, consolidating there as well. From a dip from yesterday, we also see dollar yen at 123.4, pound yen at 192.65, consolidating, and euro pound at 0.708. Major moves yesterday. We see Dow gained a significant amount. If we take a look here, it started all the way down at 7,500, closed at 17,630. Crude position oil at 47.8. That's one of the lowest prices it's ever been, and it possibly could hang over another cliff. It could drive prices into the lower 40s, if not higher 30s. We're also looking at gold. The gold at 1097 and climbing, but it had quite a bit of a drop in the recent past, from all the way down to 1200 to 12 or 1080, as low as it got there. That's today's daily market update. I'm Chief Analyst Ryan Fox. You can always check us out on YouTube by searching our playlist, Daily Market Update, OptionsXO on YouTube. You can also check out our webinars, our introductory webinars, including Introduction to Binary Options, as well as advanced webinars, including advanced technical and fundamental analysis. Thanks again for listening, and good luck with the trades.